Everyone, it is your girl, the real Gina B, Date with a Plate, and I am here on another live. Every night I am popping on live. Not only am I getting on live here, but have another YouTube channel, and it is called Not So Perfect Parenting with Regina Long. And I get on there and I talk about, I encourage parents and grandparents and anybody taking care of little ones. So everybody come on in tonight. And our topic today is going to be the table of unity. And it actually kind of goes with my day. And y'all, I'm sleepy. So my eyes look a little tired. I didn't go to bed till like 4 this morning. And then I went to sleep for a little while. I had to get right back up. Got back up at 5:55, kind of laid around, and then officially got up like 6:30 ish. And I've been up all day. So, think what is that? Hour and a half of sleep, whatever. So yeah, after this, I'm gonna watch me a little bit of Next Gen. I think it's called. Is it called Next Gen? Chop Next Gen. I think that's what it's called.
What?
What is that show I'm about to watch? Called? Is it Top
Yeah.
Chef? Chopped Next Gen. I've been watching that. It's all right. It's pretty cool, but I like food shows. And yeah. So anyway, topic again is gonna be the table of unity, but I want to tell y'all a story real quick because I've been sharing stories. Y'all come on in, come on in. So um, I want to tell y'all since my channel, my date with the plate is all about food and fun and everything food challenges. I go to restaurants. I try to eat on a budget sometimes, or sometimes I just want to review the restaurant. Sometimes I'm tasting new items. My latest video was Lay's. I was trying Lay's loaded nacho chips. So y'all check that out on my channel. But I'm gonna go ahead real quick and read y'all this story. It's food related and it's ridiculous because I actually knew someone that did stuff. Now they didn't go to this extreme, but I do know someone, and they are such a better person now. And if they were watching, I'm about to tell it, but not. I won't say your name. But if they seen this video, they would know who they are. Actually, it's two people that I knew, and I stopped. I didn't go out to eat with them or whatever, but it was one person would put hair in their food and send it back and get a free meal or whatever. And I heard that they did it a couple of times, and I remember going out with them, and I was like, I dare them to do it with me because I'm telling, and they didn't. So yeah, because I don't play stuff like that. But anyway, you gotta pay for your meal because that's insane. But anyway, it's a couple from 1997 to 2005. This couple from Massachusetts defrauded restaurants, hospitals, and did insurance scams by pretending to find glass in their food. They used multiple aliases and false social security numbers to file claims that was over $200,000 in damage and medical cost. So I'm wondering if they was really eating the glass. Like, how do you incur medical costs? Or maybe they pretended and still got seen by the doctor. I don't know. Um, the husband was sentenced to prison in 2007, while the woman pleaded guilty in 2010 after being apprehended as a fugitive and faced significant prison time. Wow. The couple, hey, how are you doing, Chris? Thank you for joining. I'm talking about a couple who used to defraud the system, and they would go to restaurants and pretend that they found food in the glass or food in their glass in their food, and then they would not only, I guess, try to sue the restaurants, but they would have medical claims, all kind of. This is crazy. The couple will order food from various establishments, including restaurants and grocery stores, and then claim to find glass in it. They submitted insurance and medical claims alleging that they ingested glass and it caused injuries requiring hospital treatment. How do you do stuff like this? The couple used false identities and fake social security numbers to submit their fraudulent claims. The couple's schemes resulted in convictions for conspiracy, mail fraud, wire fraud, identity fraud, and false statements on healthcare matters. The man was sentenced to 63 months in prison. 63 months? That's not a very long time. He was sentenced in 2007, and the woman was apprehended in 2010. She pleaded guilty to the charges and faced significant sentencing for her role. The case was investigated by the FBI, the Massachusetts Insurance Fraud Bureau, and the police department in Massachusetts, and the U.S. Marshal Services. So, wow, this couple was on a rampage, going around just stealing. And for what? So that leads me to our topic today. Again, the topic is the table of unity. And I just want to get on here and just encourage everybody, tell you that funny story, then bring some encouragement in, because people are crazy in this world. The importance of community, fellowshipping, and breaking bread. It actually segues into what I did tonight. Y'all, I used to cook a lot from scratch. I used to cook for my kids. I was in culinary school and everything. So a lot of times I would have to come home and practice what I would do in sometimes in the class. Not all the time, but I wanted to perfect it. So I would cook from scratch and things like that. And so my cooking days, I feel like it's over. Because after I cook, I get home from work and I cook, oh my goodness, it is like a ton of bricks just hit me. And I sit down and I eat, and then I don't want to do anything else. So tonight we actually had a from scratch dinner. I made homemade gravy. I made some chicken. I made some mashed potatoes, broccoli. It was delicious. And then we're gonna have some donuts from, is it Jim's Donuts? Hey, shout out to Jim's Donuts in Dayton or Vandalia. And then so our scripture comes from Acts 2:46. They broke bread in their homes and ate together. So I want to encourage you, if you have not eaten with your family in a while, please sit down with your family, eat at the table. We did not eat at the table, though. We didn't. We ate in the living room on, what's these things called? Trays. Dinner trays. And, but we all sat together in the same room, which usually never happens. So maybe we'll get to the table, but you guys get to the table and the table of unity and talk about your day. Put the phones down. Put the phones up. Nobody texting. Nobody doing anything. Put your phones up. Talk to your family and be in unity and sit and just love on one another. Talk about each other's day. I wanted to talk real quick. I remember when I went and I traveled to the Bahamas, and they were so nice to me. And they invited me to a community fish fry. And I had never been to a fish fry like this because everybody in the town came and they were cooking what they call, if I pronounce it wrong, sorry, I think it's called conch or conch. It's a fish. And I ate that fish with them, and that was the first time I had it, and they were just so nice and great, and everybody was just sitting around. I didn't know these people. Some of the people, they knew each other, but some knew each other, some didn't. But it was such community, and everybody was loving on each other and having a good time and dancing and all of that. And I always remember that when I travel, I'm like, that was such a great time that everybody just loved on each other. It was a table of community. So I know it's late, it's 9:18, but tomorrow and the nights, try to sit down with your family, have a great meal, talk about your day, stay off your phones, and just love on one another. All right, I got to jump off here because I got my other channel, Regina Long, with Not So Perfect Parenting. I'm going to jump on that live. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. It's your girl, The Real Gina B. Date with the Plate. Only eat it if it's good.